Our Tar Heel traveler has lost a friend and a fellow journalist.
Keith Barnes died last week, a longtime columnist and photographer for the Wilson Times who chronicled life in the community. And tonight, Scott Mason honors him by revisiting one of his passionate projects, that of preserving history while he could.
They're a fading symbol of eastern North Carolina. Here in Wilson County, there are hundreds of old tobacco barns, and a man named Barnes preserving them in pictures. Why did you want to take pictures of them?
I'm not sure.
Keith Barnes was not sure either how many tobacco barns there were in Wilson County.
The youngest barns are 40 years old.
And the oldest more than 100 years old. And with each picture of each barn, Keith Barnes began to realize what these relics really mean.
Well, start from the people that lived in this house over here. They worked in this barn. And this barn paid for a lot of clothes, cars, food, and it did it continuously. They're very important to them because it's part of their life.
And part of this area's life. Wilson was once known as the world's largest tobacco market.
In its day, there was a lot of activity.
The barns were for hanging the tobacco leaves, curing it, drying it.
It was just like an oven.
Keith has clicked and crept.
You got to usually look for snakes.
Up to barn after barn.
Of the 1,200 I've taken, you won't find two exactly alike.
1,200 photographs he's taken, all in Wilson County, in about a year's time, in his spare time.
See, the thing is, they've all got character. Every one of them has character, and they've all got stories.
He's seen some barns barely standing, and others with all new uses.
Garages, workshops, storage sheds.
In a way, Keith himself has been transformed.
I love the vines.
He thinks he knows now why he's captured these lonely landmarks from a life long gone. Because when they are gone, a way of life that meant the world to Wilson may in fact fade forever from the landscape of its past.
There's a lot of them that are going to be gone soon.
And Keith Barnes died last week at the age of 76. He leaves behind a wife and son and scores of memories that he chronicled both with his camera and his pen as a longtime columnist, photographer, and author.
What a legacy.